On the heels of the United States Supreme Court decision, McCutcheon versus the United States, Project Veritas released undercover recordings of Wisconsin's most vocal critic of campaign finance, Senate President Mike Ellis. On Wednesday, Senator Ellis responded.
What I said on that tape was in a way to how can you prevent special interest groups from buying you lock, stock, and barrel?
In addition to the senator's comments in his response about potentially being for sale, Senator Ellis agreed that the video speaks for itself.
You can maybe find 4 or 5 donors that would create one of these PACs, and the video speaks for itself.
And went on to say,
and I will be the first to admit, it doesn't look good.
In fact, Project Veritas has released the entire unedited footage.
She's good at what she does. So I told Judy, if I raise $500,000, then you attack.
Here, Senator Ellis refers to Ms. Rhodes in past tense, saying, "I told Judy," indicating that this conversation had already happened. Ms. Rhodes released a statement saying she never spoke with the senator regarding the formation of any PAC or super PAC. Senator Ellis claims that he does not know how campaign finance laws work in Wisconsin.
No, I know how it works. I'm president of the Senate.
He goes on to suggest that his position with the state government might influence someone getting hired for a job or even receiving a raise.
You tell her that the president of the Senate thinks she's doing a good job, and that you're a personal friend of mine, and we'll get you a raise.
Senator Ellis describes his neighbors in this clip.
I'm not on the lake, but I got the 40 acres across from all the rich dicks that live on the lake.
So, Senator Ellis, if you're not aware of campaign finance laws in Wisconsin, then who's really in charge?
Cheryl didn't run the goddamn place, I did.
In this extended report, Project Veritas unmasks the truth here in Wisconsin. A Republican Senate president.
Hey, you're a good shit. You're looking at the most conservative person in the Fox Valley.
A governor and presidential hopeful.
Have you testified in front of the John Doe judge?
Again, in all these things, I've had my campaign cooperate for more than a year.
While many of his constituents believe this Republican Senate president is a conservative, what does Senator Mike Ellis actually believe?
I think Walker's working for Walker. Working for Walker. Working for Walker.
His constituents might oppose the John Doe probe, thinking it's a witch hunt targeting Tea Party citizen engagement. But do they know what their state senator truly believes about it?
I think this John Doe thing is kind of a blessing in surprise.
I think it is too. I think it is too.
The news is full of references to an ongoing John Doe proceeding, an anonymous and independent legal investigation to determine if and who may have committed a crime. This investigation, believed to be launched by Wisconsin Democrats and Republicans opposing Governor Walker's policies, is concerning the activities of campaign aides connected to Governor Scott Walker when he served as Milwaukee County Executive. Some say the John Doe probe is an attack on honest people contributing to the democratic process, while others claim that the anonymous John Doe investigation will uncover illegal campaign contributions. After 2 years of active investigation, many are starting to say that the John Doe probe was a taxpayer-funded political ploy to hinder Governor Scott Walker's re-election in 2014, and any potential White House prospects Walker may have for 2016. Posing as Wisconsin residents, 2 Project Veritas citizen journalists from other states visited the bar across the street from the Wisconsin Capitol building and found Wisconsin State Senate President Mike Ellis at the bar just after happy hour. Using a fictitious name, the Project Veritas reporter, who actually lives on the West Coast, told Senator Ellis that his father was a big supporter of the senators.
Where are you from?
Appleton.
Appleton.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
No.
My dad was a big supporter of you.
Your father was a great guy.
You knew him?
Yes, I met your father a long time ago.
We found it odd that Senator Ellis had met our actor's fictitious father, but we wanted to make sure, so we searched for Elliot Rosen in the Yellow Pages, but no records were found for that name in Wisconsin. Let's listen to what Senator Ellis said when asked if he thought Governor Walker was too busy running for president to run the state.
No, we have like Walker, he seems like he cares more about being president than, you know.
Amen.
I don't know, you just seem like one of the fewest people who's like not caught up in.
Here, the 72-year-old senator comments on his virility to one of our female reporters.
You've been like doing your thing for like, you know, 20 years.
40 years?
40 years.
I'm only 60.
So.
And to prove that the good senator is still as virile as a horse, he made a pelvic hip-thrusting movement towards our female undercover reporter. So not only does Senator Ellis know our undercover reporter's imaginary dad, but he is also only 60 years old.
You know what I did today? Not this tie. I shoveled manure for 2 hours.
He sure is shoveling it, all right.
My wife and I have a horse business, and we have to make money.
You work your ass off
so that I can give it to some deadbeat son of a bitch who doesn't want to get up until 11 o'clock.
Let's see the good senator's response to the John Doe probe being a blessing in disguise to bring down Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker.
I think this like John Doe thing is kind of a blessing in surprise.
I think it is too.
So, Mr. Senator, tell us what you really think of Governor Walker.
I think Walker's working for Walker.
So, who is really running Wisconsin?
You know, all these outside interests seem to be like
they're driving the train.
Co-opting the Republican Party, whereas
Now, listen to the good senator tell us he was going to rip the college Republicans for not being conservative enough.
I'll be here till 3 o'clock. Then I'm back at Lawrence College. I'm ripping the Lawrence College Republicans tomorrow for not working hard enough for conservative issues.
You want to give us your names? I mean, you want to write it down for us?
Lynn Nelson, the senator's aide, seemed to be suspicious and begins to signal the senator and others across the bar.
It's obscene. But I will tell you this, and I mean this.
It seems that Senator Ellis might have been a little too busy at the bar to shoot it straight with us. Or, well, at least shovel it straight with us when it comes to our questions about the John Doe probe and Governor Scott Walker.
And the video speaks for itself.